A car, which can not only fall, but I can charisma, none of it is a great rarity. The fourth generation of the Jeep Cherokee is one of those. Mocny, Posaslihovi, with a showy and sweet transmission. It's hard to find a good copy at the Garnier station on the secondary. Rozlucha usually such less for extreme needs. And Chi Varto started Shukati, Mabut, Shukati such a car Varto. There are quite a few disappointments with technology. Wanting to wonder why, as in Ukraine, it is traditionally warmly installed before all American cars. If you want KK, let us for the sake of style so call the quarters of Cherokee. The brand's chandeliers adopted the same knot with wide volumes. The shards of the front KJ through their undercut rounded shape did not spoil the image of the model. QC often turning the model credibility. It became not only the sound of the old kind Ruben Wyzuvnchnosti, but also the sound of the old motors. Looking for a 3.7-liter gasoline V6 with 205 PS and 2.8-liter Italian diesel 4VM motor I for 177 horses. With great care, for any remaining motor, it is necessary to pick up a fire, in order to get out of the fret of the hot water system. The Vlasniki give priority to the superior and trouble-free gasoline aspirated turbo diesel itself. Wine is elastic, economical and so important. Speaking of problems with motors, the V6 driver has a lot to say about it. For normal operation and regular maintenance, the wines will not last long. There is only one nuance, a pale filter of integration at the fuel pump stand. How to get dirty when you have a look, Miniati will be brought to the Vuzal at the picket. With the diesel folded. VN require Yaksnago Pelni, Natch, repair of the stoving system. NC Moje Booty a significant sum. First, servicing a diesel engine is more expensive. Oboviakova Amuva exploitats, Kovo installations of the turbo timer. Without it, the resource of the turbine will not last up to hundreds of thousands of kilometers in a run. Ajay, when buying such a machine, the supply chain must be Oboviakovo's Iasavuvati. There were 3 transmissions. 6-speed mechanics, 4-speed automatic of American manufacture, which was installed only on gasoline cars, and for diesel versions they beat the good old Mercedes Ivska 5-speed automatic transmission NAG1. All the boxes above, sing-songly, as if they were serving them, they took care of them, to serve you. However, the nuances can still be clarified, and buying a repair kit, say, for NAG1 is not good for anyone. Buying a car on the secondary market, explain what type of distribution is installed on the new one. As a rule, cars that were taken to Ukraine are equipped with Selec-Track 2 boxes, which allow for constant full drive vibration only at the rear. Do not be surprised that a Bagato disc clutch acts as a differential here, it is not marked when working on off-road and overheating. SNU-TH reduction row, when connected to any intermediate clutch, it blocks automatically. Nobody cares about the sound of transmission and weaknesses. Hopeful. Approximately quiet themselves due to the transmission of Command Track 2, Perksthold part-time. As a matter of fact, you are planning to beat the car off-road, you can sense it. Todiak at the place of practicality will be Selec-Track 2. Zupinidisya on the features of the body is not a sensation. GRHV not follow him. Corrosion does not bother. Let's move on to the salon. To whom yoga owes Deblania, Moslevo, Zdipsy modest. True, plastics are hard and look inexpensive. However, the Vicoristan wines are more practical. Third-party sounds are not rich. Beidutsi to sagging, armchairs take shape for a long time. Bagato who complains about the lack of heat supply to the legs. It's true, but such, unfortunately, is the design of the windings. You will be deprived of satisfaction in the middle, you will guess about yourself once in 50 to 60 km. Singly, there will be sticky or bushings of stabilizers. Scar guy on the backlash of the steering rack. And yet, as part of the way out of the fret of the support pillars, they hang out for help, and in the installation of a Posasliakovo gumi. And the axis with the electrics does not exclude problems. The Vologs or the Glacier cause the parking sensors to fail. There is a connection between the control units, a software defect, the tire pressure control system does not saturate the sensors. Everything is not critical, but it manifests itself behind the tradition at our inopportune moment. You have already realized that ideally the Jeep Cherokee is a sovereign party. We would recommend the petrol version. The Yakbi is not a big powerhouse and not a big diesel. At the locality, wines fit into 12 liters per 100 kilometers, but service is more expensive and more expensive. That happens to be Viberati for 2 evils.